What a lovely day it is here today in green screen world. You know, I've made plenty of videos in the past on my favorite Disney parks attractions: Pirates, the Haunted Mansion, the People Mover that is not open at Disneyland but is open at Walt Disney World, and most importantly, highest on my list, maybe tied with the Haunted Mansion, is Living with the Land at Epcot. And you know, what's that? What's that I hear fading in very slowly and faintly in the background so I don't get DMCA'd? That's right, it's the Living with the Land music. And I figured I would make another video, the second video I've made on why I love Living with the Land so much. That's right, I've made one in the past. It's gonna be right there in the corner if you wanna watch that for sort of like a warm-up, a precursor to this video. But I don't think the green screen is a suitable environment to talk about Living with the Land. You know, yeah, we can put some footage right there in the background, but it doesn't really capture the essence of being on the attraction. I think we're gonna need to go somewhere more immersive, somewhere where we actually feel like we're on Living with the Land. So come with me over here, this direction. Now that, my friends, is much better. Look at that, the Skyliner, we can hear it running in the background. And you know where the Skyliner leads us? That's right, to Epcot. Come on. You know, it's been a fun trip. I filmed a lot of videos. I went on Tron Light Cycle Run. I went on Tron Light Cycle Run 3 or 4 times. It was one of the best rides I've ever been on. Probably one of my favorite rides at the Magic Kingdom now, if not my favorite. And I'm on my own tonight. Minus
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner.
Her. And I figured why not stop by And I figured why not just pop into the best park at Walt Disney World, Epcot, and ride the best attraction at Walt Disney World, Living with the Land. Although Tron is very, very close. It's very, very close in my eyes. But in the meantime, I guess we can enjoy the Skyliner whisking us above the rooftops of the Art of Animation building, formerly the Legendary Years building for Pop Century. Never ended up happening. Google it. There's a couple of videos out there that I have done, and others have also done. And speak of the big go-away green dough. We're here, Epcot. That's Remy's Ratatouille Adventure with those cool-looking buildings. Believe me, the effect works a lot better when you're down there. Everything's starting to light up. The sign is lit up. Not much else though, if you can see there, right there. Spaceship Earth is not lit up. Disappointing, but that's okay. We're not here for the lights, we're here for the plants. I gotta say, one of the two best Epcot entrances. Like, the grand entrance to Spaceship Earth is nice, right? Apologize for the wind, it's very windy. But also coming back through World Traveler, through like the International Gateway, I believe is what it's called, with these huge trees and the lights and the pavilions all around you. Something special. And although I'd love to be hitting Tepinetto right about now, I think instead we should make our way through the UK to Canada and then all the way past Journey into Imagination to Living with the Land. All right, so first we make our way through the UK. So here's the deal. This park is closing in 1 hour, right? It is currently 8 p.m. Epcot closes at 9 for some reason. This is definitely an 11 p.m. park. It should be. Okay, and then Magic Kingdom closes at 10. So it is 1 hour. I'm gonna ride Living with the Land, ride the monorail, head over to the Magic Kingdom, and hopefully get footage of Tron at night, because I haven't done that yet. But for now, all you have to worry about for this video is Living with the Land, which we're definitely going to do. Look at that. While we're walking by, just a little piece of old abandoned Epcot. You have these little Spaceship Earth, little side guys there, look like Spaceship Earth if you didn't notice that, and the World Showplace, formerly the Millennium Village, now locked behind a gate, usually used for private events. You can kind of see there's some folks back there, but now it's just used for private events, weddings, receptions, festivals sometimes. Just a little cool piece of Disney millennial history right here. We pass by La Cellier and the Canada Pavilion. Ooh, the sky's gonna turn a little bit stormy here. Past these wonderful carved bears. Past the Northern Bloom. Actually, Actually, pranked you, I actually didn't get cake, but I did get some tenderloin tips and an Ontario honey lager. That's my dinner. Remember when I talked about it's very important to know how to rate food when you're a food YouTuber? That's good. That's a good tenderloin tip. And of course the honey lager from Ontario. Oh, you can really taste the honey on that. Okay, I'm gonna actually do a little bit of a food review now. You ever been to the Renaissance Fair and they have like that honey wine or that honey lager? That's what this tastes like. Solid honey alcohol-based drink. And I'm back to not knowing what I'm doing again. Okay, food review over. What do you think of that? Onward to the true meaning of Epcot. A beautiful display from Epcot for the Flower and Garden. Love it. I love visiting during the festivals. I know some locals are like, there's always a festival going on. Yeah, it's Epcot. It's the World's Fair. That's the point, right? Take a look at this. Figment has his very own topiary in front of Journey into Imagination. How cute is that? He looks great. Oh, it's made out of like succulents too. I'm fighting the urge. Should we? Should we? I did it.
Welcome to our special drive-through open house. I'm Dr. Nigel Channing, Chairman of the Imagination Institute. Hello. On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound, smell, touch, coochie-coochie-coo, and taste. Taste my chicken. Can I go? Please, please, please.
No, I don't want you out of my sight.
Out of sight? Okay. Come on, everybody. Here we go.
Figment, you are not to interfere with the tour. What? This is odd. Hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
It's Figment.
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you've got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Now I've completely lost my train of thought.
No, you haven't. It's over here. All aboard. Woo-hoo! Next stop, imagination. For every sound your ears are hearing, 1,000 thoughts can start appearing, and each of us imagines different things from just a sound. Your mind has waiting idea. We'll go to my open house instead. It's much more fun. Right this way, everybody.
Figment, what is going on? You're turning this entire open house upside down.
Upside down? Now you're talking. That's the best idea you've had all day. With just a spark of inspiration, I made my house an innovation. Imagination really clowns around. Things down side up and upside down.
Yes. Thank you, Figment. And so, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
Our inspiration is at the heart of all creation, right at the start of everything we feel. One little spark.
Okay, well now that I got that out of my system, back to the challenge at hand, to the task at hand, living with the land. I'm so good at rhyming, sometimes I astound myself, and would you look at that? Spaceship Earth is starting to glow. And what is it that my eyes discover? emerging through the trees here. If not the land pavilion featuring, don't worry about that on the bottom. Living with the land, it is. And it's beautiful. Classic Epcot right here. Not quite super classic, but it's as close to the OG Epcot that you can get. Let's go in. The immediate wave of calm and excitement that washes over me. And look, little to no queue for Living with the Land. Beautiful. So I'm honestly of two minds when it comes to the attraction, the queue wait times for Living with the Land. A long line means you have to wait longer, but a lot of people are enjoying it, which is important. We need more people to realize that Living with the Land is the best ride here. But a short line means that I get to experience Living with the Land sooner. So which one is the better option? Let's find out. The iconic coming down the escalator scene. The amazing mural in quotes in the queue line. Absolutely gorgeous.
Por su seguridad, permanezca sentado con sus manos y brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco y cuida a los pequeñitos. A manera de recordatorio, no tomar foto con flash y luz de video antes de llegar a Inglaterra.
Beautiful mural right there. Absolutely gorgeous mural.
Welcome to a voyage of discovery and awareness, richness and diversity, and often surprising nature, living with the land.
If you're bored right now, you're wrong.
Combined with sunlight, create diverse living systems of our planet.
This water right here, all these waterfalls, it's actually all screens, just like in River Journey, Navi River Journey. Yep, it's a special effect.
In the desert, nature has created a very different, no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that
Isn't there supposed to be like a sun right there? It's fine. It's nighttime. I mean, it's accurate. This room is so big. You never understand, like, until you look at the ceiling, which you can't really see up there. The desert facade room. It's like the size of like a movie theater screen. It's huge.
One day become home to the American fauna.
You guys like Western River expeditions? There they are. Lost and forgotten. I guess they're not forgotten. They're still around. So everyone always looks at the house over here, right? Everyone always looks at the house. But if you look to the right-hand side, the house is beautiful. You will see a goat
humans have had
The same goat animatronic from Big Thunder Mountain Railroad at Disneyland, not Walt Disney World. This goat is absent. That is a Disneyland goat on Living with the Land. Another reason why this ride is superior. Okay, it is here we enter one of what I think is the very few flaws with Living with the Land. This movie sort of room that you pass through that's kind of in a barn, I feel like it takes way too long to get through this, and there's not too much to look at. It's not very immersive. You go from these beautiful 3D constructed sets and animatronics to just looking at a screen, and I don't really think that meshes very well. Maybe an undisclosed future refresh of Living with the Land is in order. Probably not, but that would be nice to see.
for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land. Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times. Welcome to our living laboratory, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. Source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways. All parts of this plant, even the flower petals, are edible. The starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking.
So I'm like really dark right now, but I guess I can talk a little bit about why this ride is so great. I mean, I talked about it on the way in here, but just the message, right? The dark ride aspect, the music, the vibes, and of course the education, the fact that they actually use a lot of this produce, if not all of this produce, at restaurants around Walt Disney World. That's crazy. Super, super cool. If you remember glimmering greenhouses, I'll put a clip from that right here. If you remember glittering greenhouses, you can see me a lot better because there were lights everywhere. It's a night ride right now though, so it's very, very dark. Very, very moody, living with the land. Living with the mood. I like it. It's different.
Farming recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. Our small fish pond produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one play an important role in our efforts to produce bountiful harvests and still
Like, look at that. That's awesome. Also, look at this throw pillow coming up. Look at this. Oh. I want it. So if you're ever looking for an attraction about sustainability and you want to get that old Epcot vibe, Living with the Land is a great place to cool off. It's a long ride, usually little to no wait. Living with the Land is the best bargain, the best way to see Epcot, in my opinion.
We're growing these crops using our nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area.
Also, before I forget, I do want to mention that there are references to all the original Epcot opening day, like sort of opening day, opening year-ish pavilions in this upcoming room. I'm going to try and show them to you all. I don't think I'll be able to catch them all in time, but watch. Okay, let the hunt begin. I apologize in advance for any audio issues, but I'm going to point them out as we go.
This vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods.
World of Motion / test track.
And increases production. The aquaponics system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish
The
provide a
seas
natural
with Nemo
source
and
of
friends.
fertilizer for the plants, and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish.
Obviously,
It's another great
journey
way
into
to
imagination.
while using less. U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects.
Right there you can see the windmill. You might not be able to see the dinosaur, Universe of Energy. And of course, as evidenced with this little guy right here, this little plant, Spaceship Earth. Very cool. And I mean that unironically. As if I need another reason to love this park more. Epcot, keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing it well. Even new Epcot, especially new Epcot, but mostly living with the land. All right, everyone, I gotta run. I gotta go to Magic Kingdom right now. It is 8:50 p.m., which means I have to get to the Magic Kingdom before 10 p.m. when it closes. Wish me luck. I gotta film Tron and just bask in its glory. Until then, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope I converted a couple into living with the land lovers. But actually, before I leave, I will leave you all on a higher note, actually, with this. Classic Epcot view right there. Fountain, Epcot ball. Nah, that's Spaceship Earth. She's the prettiest girl in school. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, which will probably also be an Epcot video, because let's face it, I like Epcot. Thank you all so much. Goodbye. And, well, you know the rest. Tron Light Cycle Run, the Magic Kingdom during the fireworks, it was a magical evening. And all of that, mostly because I got to ride Living with the Land. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button. And if you're new around here, you want more in-park videos like this, hit the subscribe button. And be sure to follow me on my other social media accounts at Offhand Disney on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. A big thank you, as always, to my Patreon supporters over at patreon.com/offhanddisney. You are the ones who help keep this Walt Disney World railroad chugging along the tracks, so thank you so much. And if you want to view the sequel to this video that is actually the prequel, I guess I uploaded it before, there's the card in the corner right now. Thank you all so much. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.